Smile, deep divers. It's not a crime yet. Yet. And also breathe. It's good for you. Breathe in that good ass prana. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Magnificent deep divers, much love to each and every one of you. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you woke up like me, raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Take that good ass energy I'm sending you. Now, I'm FaceTiming you right now, deep divers. We got a whole lot to talk about. But first, I'm here to remind you, don't allow what is happening outside of you to control what is going on inside of you. Remind yourself, your peace of mind is the greatest form of wealth ever. Don't allow the media to take it away. Don't allow the confusion, the wars to disrupt your inner peace. Protect it at all costs. Deep divers, now, here we go again. The here we go again moment, deep divers. Let's talk about it. Now, what could I possibly be talking about? What is the here we go again moment? And how can this help us become our greatest version? Well, you see, when you learn how to spot the here we go again moment, you can actually say, oh, I've seen you before. Here we go again. I'm not going to allow myself to be in a state of fear. So, December 24th, 2019. There's more talk of COVID-19. Now, fast forward a little bit. March 2020. When COVID really became this worldwide pandemic in its early stages, we heard talk that it was only going to be 2 weeks to flatten the curve. People were optimistic. Okay, let's ride it out. But as time went on, we realized that COVID wasn't going anywhere. Lockdowns, face masks, mandatory shots, travel restrictions. And then as time went on, we thought it was over. Just when you thought it was over, look over your shoulder. We thought it was over. Then we started to hear about variants, right? Omicron and all of these variants. Here we go again, right? But then something great happened. Finally, it seemed as if COVID had disappeared. The world had gone back to normal. No mandatory face masks in the UK and other countries. Travel open again. You're not really seeing COVID in the news a lot because of Russia and Ukraine, right? But then out of the blue, deep divers, you cheeky monkey, here we go again. Oh, you cheeky monkey. Just when you thought it was over, we got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? First and foremost, this video is actually a message for humanity. You cheeky monkey, here we go again. Because so much is happening in our world. And I want to remind you, everything you see happening out there is the matrix. Focus on yourself and let love guide you, not fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. Remind yourself of that. But let's dive into it, okay? So there is a new virus called the monkeypox virus, deep divers, okay? Reported by the World Health Organization. And this is huge because Belgium, deep divers, on Sunday became the first country to introduce a compulsory 21-day quarantine for monkeypox patients after reporting 4 cases of the disease in the last week. Now, over 100 cases. Okay, there are reports in Australia, Austria, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Germany, Greece, Israel, Italy, the Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and the UK. Now, here we go again. But a greater question, deep divers, is to say, gosh, why are they always blaming animals? Like, cat down the road is saying, please leave me out of this. I love monkeys, right? But we got to take a look at this. Someone actually sent me this, and I'm going to read it to you. Okay, this is very spooky. Very, very spooky. Okay, so check this out. There is actually a monkeypox virus simulation, right? You had the monkeypox virus simulation at the Munich Security Conference. Okay, check this out. In March 2021, at the Munich Security Conference, a simulation was run on reducing high consequence biological threat. The exercise sought to examine gaps in national and international biosecurity and pandemic preparedness. The exercise scenario portrayed a global pandemic involving an unusual strain of monkeypox virus that emerged in the fictional nation of Britannia and spread globally over 18 months. The exercise scenario was on the initial outbreak, which was caused by a terrorist attack using a pathogen engineered in a laboratory with inadequate biosafety and biosecurity provisions and weak oversight. By the end of the exercise, the fictional pandemic resulted in more than 3 billion cases and 270 million fatalities worldwide. In May 2022, the scenario looks all too real and scary. Now that's crazy, right? Because that's exactly how COVID started. Through a simulation. So even though, thank goodness, there have been no confirmed deaths from this monkeypox virus, but just be on the lookout, because we're living in a world where so many things are happening all at once. And I told you, you're in the matrix and you have to get your ass out of the matrix. You have to free yourself from fear. You've got to free yourself from worry. You've got to free yourself from being afraid all the time, because fear is the real threat. Fear is the real virus. So I always tell you, let love guide you, not fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. You see, humanity is at a very crucial time because the split is happening between 3D and 5D. And we have a choice to make between love or fear, between freedom or slavery, between ignorance or wisdom, between lockdown or freedom. I know what I'm choosing, deep divers. Doing a little samba, baby. Raising the frequency. I refuse to constantly be in the, oh, here we go again moment. No, it is time to move forward and be done with pandemics, be done with fear, be done with invisible threats. And I want to remind you, beautiful, beautiful deep divers, that love is our greatest power right now. Love can set us all free. And when we come together and remind ourselves of our humanity, we will actually be our support system. We will be our support network. Because we're living in a world, like Orwell told you in 1984. If you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The inorganic ones have a vision for humanity. And it's got everything to do with 2030. You will own nothing and be happy. And this is the reason why I tell you there's nothing to be afraid of. At the same time, over the next 8 years, there are going to be more pandemics. Unless you are able to say, I'm not going to hand over my peace of mind. Slow motion this side. I'm gonna let love guide me, not fear. I'm gonna realize that actually we're a part of an ecosystem, not an ecosystem. We are a part of an ecosystem, not the ecosystem. And if we say no to fear, we can end pandemics. If we say yes to love, we can heal the whole world. So I want to remind you, whatever you focus on grows. The more you focus on bad things happening collectively, the more they will manifest. But this is also interesting, and I have to tell you about this because someone actually sent me this email. Thank you to the person who did. Let me read it to you, deep divers, right? Let me read it to you. Something to be aware of. Vanguard and BlackRock, which are the two biggest asset management firms in the two biggest asset management firms in the entire world. Vanguard and BlackRock are some of the biggest shareholders of Bavarian Nordic, which is producing the Genius monkeypox vaccine. The biggest shareholder is Invesco, who is coincidentally partnered with the WEF, the World Economic Forum. The stock started skyrocketing May 9th. Now, that's huge. Like I always say, follow the money. Follow the money. But I want to tell you, deep divers, there's nothing to be afraid of. Let love guide you, not fear. And humanity, we are the power, we always were, and we always will be. If you remind yourself, reality is nothing more than a collective belief system. And if we imagine a world of beauty, love, light, community, this will be the world that comes into fruition. But if you allow fear to consume you of new viruses all the time, the oh, here we go again moment. This will be your reality. So we have a choice right now, as I'm speaking, to say no to fear and to say yes to love. To eat to live, boost your immune system. 7-day vegan challenge. So, deep divers, from me to you, there's nothing to be afraid of. That's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Oh yeah. Go and check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more inspiring information that will help you become your greatest version. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Also, go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. They tried to bury us, deep divers. They forgot we were seeds. I love all of you. No fear here, only love. Doing a little samba, baby. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You! Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below of love and appreciation. And let me know your vision for humanity. I love all of you. Peace.